Me Beata from horoscopesandreadings.com, and in today's video I would like to answer one of your questions here. So what happens if you guys have Venus square Pluto in Synastry going both ways, right? Well, this is a difficult thing to deal with in particular, okay? You know, and I have actually a couple of Venus Pluto videos on my channel, but honestly, in my practice, I have already seen people who are dealing with someone and they both are having Venus square Pluto in Synastry, and you know, this is first of all very obsessive combination, okay? I mean, even if you are not a person who is who has these obsessive tendencies in your birth chart, you will become, okay? Because Venus square Pluto is really aspect where you cannot avoid this dynamic, okay? So if you are a Venus person, like you both are in this question, you will experience feelings that are very difficult at times, you know, because with Venus Pluto especially, you will experience a lot of highs and lows, okay? Love and hate are very present in this interaction. So, you know my opinion for this aspect. This is aspect of affair, okay? So, many of you have experienced this aspect and you really had just an affair, okay? Because this is affair aspect, and the reason why Venus Pluto is famous for being aspect of, you know, extramarital affair is because there is so much desire to be together, but at the same time it is so difficult to be together, okay? It's like you really cannot live together, but you really cannot live without each other. So you know, guys, if you are the couple and you both don't have these inclinations in your birth charts, like Venus difficult aspect to Pluto or Moon to Pluto, it will be, in my opinion, much more difficult to stick together, okay? Because, I mean, this can be really exhausting. It's not only about obsession, but everything what you have not healed in yourself will come to the surface with Venus square Pluto. And by everything, I mean everything about your past love wounds, okay? Your flaws and your past love traumas, everything will be on the surface, and yeah, that's why it is difficult to really live this day to day. And really, Synastry represents our day-to-day interaction with someone. So especially square is, in my opinion, difficult, or at least from my experience. Opposition is, at least from my experience, much easier to handle, even though it is still difficult aspect. But square can be even damaging, you know, because if you have this aspect, you really don't know how to let go, and this is the first problem, okay? So whatever your situation might be, either you are in a partnership or you are just having an affair, it doesn't matter, because it will be so difficult for you to let this person go. And you know, at times these relationships are very toxic and very unhealthy, okay? Because this type of relationship creates unhealthy attachments. And another important thing I would like to mention in this video are trust issues. Simply, if you happen to have Venus square Pluto going both ways, you will simply don't trust each other, okay? And again, because you are being triggered by your past experiences that have been rather, you know, difficult, and you simply don't trust your partner that much. I mean, this aspect especially can lead to a lot of anxiety, okay? Anxiety, sleepless nights, overthinking, and this can be difficult, okay? If you are the person who is already prone to having some, you know, let's say, who is much more sensitive or who is prone to depression, this aspect will definitely lead to depression at one point, okay? But here we are really talking about square. Now, if you are the person, and I already had some clients who had Venus Pluto square in their birth chart, you know how it feels. You know how it is so easy to get attached to someone very easily, to love deeply, you know, to really experience love as something of a life and death situation, you know. So this is very present in your energy already. So this can be actually very different if you attract someone where that person will be Pluto and you will be Venus. I strongly believe that you were actually, let's say, predestined to experience this type of relationships, okay? Partially to really burn out your karma or whatever it is, or at least, you know, burn out this aspect. But honestly, sometimes I have been shocked how many people are drawn to people who really copied their birth chart in Synastry, okay? So this is really striking. Now, you know, this question was rather short, but I would like to hear your experiences with this one. Well, in my opinion, if you have Venus square Pluto going both ways, obviously energy will be like doubled, okay? It will be even strengthened, and the tighter the orb, the more significant this aspect become for you. But you know what I say, like, all the time, squares, especially Pluto squares in Synastry, are aspects that are important or that are responsible that we actually fall in love with someone in the first place. But as time goes by, squares are really the reason why we really cannot stand that person anymore, and it just becomes very heavy and very difficult to continue the relationship, okay? But so yeah, this was my analysis. Let me know what you think. But really, we really have to go back to your birth chart, okay? Birth chart is your chart and it's your story already written there, even though it's not blueprint, but it is something very important. And you know, that's why I really don't believe in cookbooks and things like this, because our birth charts are unique, okay? Everyone's birth chart is different, and you know, we have different like requirements, what we need in a relationship, okay? So really, good synastry is mixture of good and bad, okay? But we really have to be careful which bad aspects we really allow in our relationship, okay? And this is actually mastery of astrology, and good astrologer who is able to tell you exactly what your relationship is about, okay? Because sometimes if you read these cookbooks or you are like, you know, self-taught astrologer, you may actually come to conclusions that only good aspects are good for a relationship, but I disagree. Okay, I've been in this field for more than 12 years now, so you know, I really think that I know what I'm talking about here, because I had really a lot of clients, and what I know for sure is that your story is different from your friend, etc. Okay, every birth chart is different and every synastry is different, so I believe that it would be really wise from you to find astrologer who is really able to assess complexity of the problem, right? Okay guys, so this was my analysis. Thank you once again for watching. If you are interested, please hit the subscribe button, because I upload videos on weekly basis. If you want me, I'm available for private readings. You can check my website horoscopesandreadings.com. I can also offer you, currently I have 2 courses. First is Advanced Synastry and Composite course, and another one is Lilith course, because Lilith is, in my opinion, also very important in synastry. So absolutely you can check it out also in the description below under this video to find out more information, and I wish you a very nice week.